Well, it's kind of like, in my mind, going into something without a map or trying to at least have a map and just make sure that you're or plan so that you make sure you're going in the right direction with it. That's the long and short and easy part of that. Obviously, it could be very costly errors. That's the long and short of it. There's an old saying of ready, aim, fire. That's the steps versus ready, fire, aim. At least when you try and aim, you're headed toward a target and to get there, and then you fire and you see if you hit your target versus you're just firing willy-nilly and then hoping to be able to hit a target. There's different steps. So in a process, hopefully you're planning for growth. Well, what are all the steps in between the milestones that you're going to want to hit to go to whatever that level is? And which is first, chicken, egg, employee, salesperson, whatever you're going to do, where you're going to take your dollars and put it. If you've got unlimited amounts of cash, it might not matter. Most people are limited to some extent, and they say, okay, I need this, I need these pieces in place before I go to the next step. Some of it is having those people in place. Like, for example, do you need a salesperson? Do you need appointment people at certain levels or front desk people or nurses or other techs in your business? When do you need to hire the next one? Well, and plus, if you think about it, if you're in the middle of your busiest time, you really have time and opportunity to actually go out, interview people, find the best one versus an emergency one. All of those things play in. We just need to make sure you've got a good foundation and also planned it out as to when to do, whatever next steps they are. You've got ads and you've got competition, and how are you going to compete and which levels are you going to compete at? So, and how are you going to find customers and their ads? A lot of those can go on TV. Well, small businesses, we can't afford to do that. So where are we going to go to try and get our niche and target those people? So how to do that. And you as an individual, you're going to be doing dollars, like how much money am I making by employee, and how much money am I making on my advertising dollars? Am I going to accept insurance, or am I just going to do the private pay customers only? Or obviously a mixture of those. I have lots to say about that type of stuff, but it really does factor in who do you want to be? Do you want to be somebody that spends time with their clients, but if you're with an insurance company, they're only going to pay $50 for the appointment? Or are you going to try and do a lot of churning and do, 4 or 8 appointments an hour, with your tech, and you're just running in, double checking a couple things and running back out again to try and make it that way, and then push work down to lower levels. And all of that kind of factors into it and how you're going to do it. I like to say, especially with growth, nothing is linear. It just doesn't go up at a certain level. It's more like stair steps on so many areas.
Ready to navigate the complexities of financial planning for optometrists? Connect with us today to start optimizing your business for growth and stability.